Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Rocket League action. We have, excuse me, what was that? Producer's shouting in my ear. What is this? GCB he put last time? Is that what I was hearing? Or he put GCB
I
instead
think
of
I
GTA?
yeah, and I don't even think that was I don't know. He just having a rough go of things today. I'm gonna let off the slack because I'm pretty sure I'll give him more abuse later.
Okay. So so let's talk a little bit about our previous matchup that we saw on the last stream we did, which was about 15 minutes ago that just ended with a 3-2 victory. And hold on, here's the thing, right? It wasn't just 3-2. It was a reverse sweep. TKA had the first two games. And then all of a sudden, you know, it was crazy. So what was your player of the series for that series? What who would you say is like the player that performed the best in that series?
I actually am gonna give it to Atomic Burrito in that series. I feel like that it was his goals and his offensive setups that is really what got what got the Raiders Platinum back into the series and ended up taking that reverse sweep. I feel like his play overall is especially on the offensive end. He would create these highlight reel plays, and that I felt like continued to give them confidence. And once they got some, it was just hard to slow it back down and stop it once they got it rolling a little bit. I think that overall, there was a good few contenders. I think Cheesy obviously made a strong case for it, but I feel like that his contributions just weren't on the level of Atomic Burritos.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking I kind of want to take one of the TKA players, you know? Because like
Well,
on one hand, like game 1 and game 2 for TK was just like so strong. It was so dominant. And it's like you don't get those performances where you just outplay a team so strong like they did. It's just unfortunate that, you know, that Cheesy and the boys were able to just come back and learn the play style. And TK was just I don't think they were too ready for it. But I do think that they have a couple of players who are in contention for the player of the series, even with not taking the series. I think they played outstanding Rocket League, and I don't think they can go unnoticed.
yeah, and I think that one thing that is very interesting to thing is I feel like if Yodid had had a better game four or game five, he would have still been my player of the series, regardless of the outcome, because of just how good his first three games were. The problem is in game three in particular, he really tapered off, and in game four and five, I felt like he was pretty invisible throughout the through those games, and it felt like to me he struggled to get an impact. Like in that last game, game five, he had zero shots on goal. Like that is just unfathomable for a guy who had five shots and three goals in the first game of the series.
I think Raider Platinum just shut them out. I think they figured out how he plays. They figured out where to be on the map at the right time in order to take care of his offensive capabilities, and they snuffed him out. You know, they got rid of him. They that's exactly what they needed to do, was play excellent defense and just put shots on net, and that's what they provided. That's what Raider Platinum was able to do in games 3, 4, and 5 for the reverse sweep. TK Stellar was just not ready. You know, it seems like almost Raider Platinum, like I said mid game one of the games, I said something like, oh, it seems like they're taking him easy in game 1 and 2, and then they brought out the real big guns in games 3, 4, and 5 as they were just a dominant team for the rest of the series. But we're going to be jumping into um, it's the TKA Knights, I believe, this time around. So we've already seen TKA Stellar. So now we're going to see what the Knights are able to do versus GCA Supernova, not GCB, Mr. Producer Guy. Anyway, we will be jumping in that match very shortly. I'm actually currently looking to see if we have a password and everything set up, and I'm actually going to try and join us in now. Once we get all 6 players in the lobby and everyone is ready to go, I will give everybody the okay, and we can start this series as I'm looking at a 3-0 game. I don't think
Interesting.
this is. I think they started too early. It's no big deal. We can just
I
restart.
I actually I think you might have. I don't know. I don't think this looks like the right game. I'm gonna say that much. But One thing I guess I could talk about when you figure out what you've done and what you've created. I think one thing that's really interesting would be, will we see a different version of the TK Knights? Because across their scrimmages, they all played a fairly similar style of Rocket League. They all play a team-based, more of a pressure rotation type game. Like we saw TK Stellar play in the first series of the day. So I think that that's something we could keep in mind as the Knights probably will play just how their sister team did earlier today. Obviously, different players will probably mean a little bit different variation of that style, but overall, I'd expect largely the same decisions to be made and the same styles to be made here in this game.
Yeah, and if I could ask you, Sagan, real quick, can you back out of that match so I can get us
No,
in the proper match? That's actually not our players. And
I,
we
I,
joined in
I
some.
told
I guess
you. I
we
told
just
you.
happen to have the same name and password
Look what
as
you did.
another as
This is what this
another.
is. This is. I cannot believe you've done this.
It's
This is
all my
just
fault, isn't
disappointing.
it?
It is all your fault, man.
Are we
You.
all?
We gave you
Hold on.
one job to enter the
Let me
information
fix.
correctly,
Let me
and you
fix.
just.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe this, guys. I just.
So unprofessional coming out from the casting side as I just joined the same game yet again, but we have a new one coming in as I just got word from our producer. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about this new matchup. I mean, it's TKA Knights, like we said, the sister team, and we also have GCA Supernova. Now, personally, I haven't seen either of these teams, two teams play, but if it's anything like our last series, it's going to be close, it's going to be exciting, and we might be seeing a Game 5 reverse sweep like Series 1. I mean, who knows? We might get something crazy like that again. So, yeah, if we can get ourselves a password and a username for this lobby, we will be jumping in as soon as possible. But yeah, I
So
think the last series was really cool. I think that's a display of Rocket League of a team, maybe getting outplayed in the beginning, but learning and adapting quickly in order to come out on top in the end. And that's all you can ask for in your players. If you're a coach, I believe I saw some coaches in the chat. Shout out to them as they got to watch their players play. And I think when you're a coach like that and you see your guys and girls go out there and they come back from what looks like insurmountable odds, it's amazing to see. It's always a nice thing. So that's a big congrats to them.
what really impressed me actually was the fact that they had to go to a style that it quite clearly was not looking like something that they were comfortable playing, especially early on in that game three. It didn't look like it, but they managed to figure it out and go about it, the best that they could across that game three. And then obviously once they managed to get out of that game three, they got their confidence back, and it looked like in game four they reverted back to what they were originally attempting to do, like you had mentioned during that game. And they really started exerting their will over it, and you could just see the slog it became for TK Star. For TKA to try to do anything really through the middle of the field, and well, actually, no one used the middle of the field through the sides. So that's obviously something to keep in mind. Is how are they going to learn from this defeat? And I think a big thing I would look to change potentially is just using the middle of the field. They felt like to me the only time they ever used it was when they were going along the wall on the offensive end, and when they did eventually get around defenders, they would look to cross it back. That was something that was a bit of a common theme for them, but they would never use the ball and take it through the middle, and that's something I'd like to see them change.
Yeah, and I think if you guys got a joining screen, we might be getting into this game very shortly. As I'm loading in. I'm getting word from one of the players that servers are kind of being faulty right now, so we're just giving that a sec. We can talk highly all we want about these schools and these players. But I think it's the organizations. That's something cool. Like when I was in high school, there was nothing like this. There was absolutely no way you were going to be jumping into an esports, scene in your school. I think the closest thing I had was just like going home and going online and playing with some guys, some competitive games online. But it's really cool to start seeing these schools pick up esports leagues and starting to realize that esports is the biggest growing um, sports and stuff in the world right now, especially since what's been going on. So it's just really nice to be able to watch all this online and all this unfold. And I'm very happy that these high schools have come together to provide players with an opportunity, because there is also scholarships if they're able to push forward towards college and pursue that as well. The very neat thing that they might want to be thinking about, um, as long as they keep their grades up and everything. Colleges will look at professional esports as viable scholarship opportunities, which is very cool to see nowadays.
Yeah, it definitely is, and I think Play Versus obviously has a big hand in that. Is they've kind of been the primary, the primary organization that has really taken the brunt of trying to set all this up, and they've reached across a ton of states that I know of already, in many different leagues. Obviously, I think Rocket League, Smite, and League of Legends are currently their top three games, but I do believe that they have plans to expand at some point in the near future, but they encompass a lot of states, which is quite, which is awesome. And a lot of teams play a lot of, pretty much they play anyone versus anyone. I mean, I have participated in the league, and it is quite expansive in what it does cover, because I played teams that were from all across my state, so that was really interesting and a unique experience, I guess, to say the least, was to playing that one as we finally are in the game.
Oh yes. We're here. I see, who do I see? I see Fusion. He's here.
I think it looks he's probably a spectator again.
Maybe yeah. I see
It does.
Red Volt. I'm seeing some new names. Elwera. Oh no, Elwera was from the last one, and Red Wolf was from the last one. They're
Maybe we had connection issues. Okay.
okay. Let's make sure this is the right lobby before we join any
Well, okay. Well,
teams.
Fusion's here. He is. I believe that is who we're talking about. But while we do look at,
I
while
think
we do,
somebody's guessing the lobby name.
no, I think we're in the right. Okay. Anyway, so anyway, I think we're in the.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about, Siphon. I honestly think.
No, I think that they don't. Yeah, I see
See,
the. I see the problem.
we need to secure the lobby name or the password a little bit more. I think it's too easy to guess.
That could be potentially a
That's
problem.
okay. We'll get things going.
Eventually, apologies for the delay, folks.
Yep. Sorry for the delay. We're trying to work things out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're just gonna go for a short break, real quick. We're just gonna get a better lobby name and password. We should be back under 5 minutes, so don't go anywhere. We will be back very soon for more Rocket League preseason action. All right, everybody, welcome back as we have a preseason game in Rocket League, TKA Knights versus the GCA Supernova. I'm going to let everybody know that we're going to jump right into the match. I think right now, I think everybody's in, right? Can I get a confirm that everybody's in? If you can read the names for me, Siphon. Can you see that?
Yeah, I
If you
can.
hold tab, I see Delta Pay. So I see the producer, I see us two, and then that's. I think that's enough. I think that's good.
Yeah, I think we're all ready to roll.
Oh my gosh, are we ready? Are we finally ready to play some Rocket League?
Yeah, I think you can give them the okay.
Okay.
I think we're finally ready to hop into this game, so that'll be interesting. As now the teams are going to be joined up here. I'm really interested to see how this game is going to go. As we are going to be getting Reverb, Name Product, and Mike Windu here for the side of TKA Knights, and I've seen Reverb before. I actually haven't seen either of these other two players. So from what I can tell you from Reverb is a very strong player in terms of going after the ball and getting it. He's great at aggressively going to get the ball, especially when when you don't have it. So he's gonna be someone to watch when on the forecheck.
Yeah, no, Aguero trying to get that one off the wall. Gold. Sorry, reading everybody's names for the first time, so I want to get everybody correct. Gold Trapper, and then we also have Red Volt on the orange side, aka the GCA Supernova, and then over on your TKA Night side, it's Name Product, Mike Windu, and Reverb, as Mike Windu will take that one away. Interesting card choices coming out from a lot of these guys. I mean, look at Name Product with the Merc, the big bad van, as he's going to try and take control of the game with some demos. Everyone knows if you use the van, you're good at demos, right?
I would hopefully think that that's the case, as he just pushes someone around to try to go after the ball, but Gold Trapper's going to try to get something here. He's dribbling it around, looking for a bit of a cross-the-crease play, but he's unable to control it for long enough there. Reverb just patiently sat in that goal and didn't ever want to come out. Red Volt, though, goes a little bit too far forward, runs over to his own teammate. Mike Windu tries to set up something towards the middle, but he's unable to do so. So Product just going to back up the ball all the way to Reverb, and actually Product's just going to get demoed here, and there's no one sitting in that net, and now we're about to get to the ball, but Reverb going to push it out of the way as he starts to go back on towards the attack. Aerial touch, good move to get around one. But the ball is
we have a rule one.
Right.
Oh no, Reverb broke the rule one. Okay, if anybody who doesn't know Rocket League, real quick, if you go head to head with somebody and you're bumping into them and you can't move, you're stuck in rule one. It's an unwritten rule of Rocket League. It means you cannot move any longer. And I know this is a preseason game, but I wish they would honor the rule one. You know what I mean? Just goof around, have some fun. But yeah. Reverb broke that, or yeah, I think it was Reverb who broke that rule one. So the classic joke is he's gonna have the bad luck as they get scored on right there by Gold Trapper, able to get that one aside and put away from Red Volt with the great centering pass. And look at Reverb just not up in time. It's the curse of the rule one breaking.
I don't know, man. Reverb had a pretty slick save right after he did that, so I don't know. I think that it's possible, but unlikely, as Gold Trapper knocks it forward as he heads back towards the other end here. Reverb gonna knock it up. It doesn't quite get all of that, so it's only gonna get to about the midfield line. And now here comes Mike Windu, but he goes around the ball. Reverb with a good touch, and Reverb ties the game. Sneaky get past on the ground, and that didn't look like bad luck to me.
No, what happened was, it was just, I think it was Mike Windu who was in there. Yeah, it was Mike Windu. He came in and he missed the ball. He screwed up two orange players on the Supernova side. And then Reverb just had almost an empty net to shoot at. He just had to put it on net, which is exactly what he did. Name Product and Reverb, but going off the wall for that one. That one's going to go off center, and no one's going to be able to spin that one aside except Gold Trapper, who will try to hit him, but no one's hit the ball just yet. Oh my gosh. Aguero's able to get that one aside, as now Gold Trapper's going to dribble this one down, and he gets the jump, the flick, the pop over Reverb with a great goal to put him up 2-1.
Wow, what a play right there from Gold Trapper, taking it in on the counterattack one-on-one with the goalie right there, and Reverb just judges the ball wrong, but it's a great play from Trapper as he elevates that just enough to get it over the defender, as he's going to bury it to give his team a 2-1 lead, and now Waro is going to get demolished in the process here right after the opening face-off. But Gold Trapper going to not quite win that one right there, and now he's going to try to get back there, so he's going to get caught behind. Reverb tried to do it all himself, but Red Volt stops him at the goal line and pushes that ball back out to center. Name Product now.
I got a little thing for you. Who has the best car in this game? It's and if you don't say Mike Windu, I think there's something wrong with
It's not
Because
Mike
Mike
Windu.
Windu has the coolest car in this game. Like, I'm just look at it. He's got the glasses. He's got the little skull with glasses. Classic.
Maybe.
It's hilarious. I love it.
Maybe. Now Gold
Who is it for
Trapper.
you?
Reverb now moving forward is he's gonna try to find something off the wall, but Gold Trapper's gonna take it away and knock it back towards center. Reverb unable to get the control of that ball as well. So Gold Trapper doing a good job here of just kind of keeping the ball away from the opposing team right now, and they're unable to really get to this. They're just going left, right, and not towards the ball.
Yeah, Gold Trapper, he's going to push that one back into his zone as Mike Windu will try and get something formulated into the center there, but Gold Trapper will push that one aside. It goes back into the blue end. The TKA Knights have to defend this one out, as they will now. Named Product driving under the ball, getting a great bump. We talked about the bump capabilities of him in that van, in that Merc, and he's able to get exactly what they needed. Is now Gold Trapper tries to put one on net, but Reverb is there to bump that one aside. Now everybody's kind of just getting boost, making sure they get the right play to get this ball center, as the GCA Supernova are trying to really put the pressure on TKA.
Yeah, and now here's Mike Windu with a great ball out to center, but there's no one there to find it. Reverb with the fantastic touch in the air, and wow, man, he angled that right by Trapper. As Trapper, or I believe that was Trapper anyway, who tried to play that up. Excuse me, that was El Waro, and it was a great play from Reverb. Read the play perfectly and squeaks it in to tie the game with 41 seconds left.
Oh my gosh, the kickoff from Gold Trapper. He's able to get the kickoff, get the perfect 50-50 to get that ball rolling towards the blue side. And look at it, he pushes it off Reverb, and Name Product, the wrong place, the wrong time. It just deflects right into the blue side goal. And TKA, there's really nothing you can do about that, right? I mean, it just happens. The ball comes so fast, the reaction time isn't there, and GCA Supernova.
That's why you want to be a name brand, not a name product. Oh my god, Reverb. No way. No way, Reverb. Reverb with a hat trick. Oh my god. Reverb has just tied the game again with a fantastic shot that was deflected in by the defender that I'm not quite sure who that was in particular. That was fantastic.
Reverb is putting the TKA team on his back, making sure that they go through this game one with as many goals as they can possibly get. And that one gets pushed towards center as well. The Gold Trapper is back in time. And that one is going to be Named Product and Gold Trapper fighting for the ball. Aguero able to get that one pushed aside. And now Reverb has to play this one at his own end with only 11 seconds remaining, 10 on the clock. This one's going to get pushed center by Aguero. For Reverb, he's there to defend it aside, but it's missed. No one's going to touch the ball. Everyone's missing. What's going on? Named Product, he's going to put this one high, and this ball, it has to touch the ground, but that one's going to be pushed towards the center. It's going to drop straight down. Is anyone there? No. Gold Trapper keeps it alive, but finally, it's going to touch the ground, and we go into an overtime.
Oh man, 3-on-3. There was a great couple of chances there for Supernova towards the end there, and it's going to be an immediate kickoff one by the TKA Knights as they try to reconvene here and get some pressure back the other way, and everybody continuing to miss the ball here. It's like there's a force field around this thing, so everybody just cannot get a grasp on the ball right now, but it's really bouncing around in the Supernova area, but we hope it's going to try to be able to get this one out. Named Product going to stop it along the wall as he's stuck at center, and now Reverb has to try to play an awkward bounce as Mike Windu has just been demolished, and actually Reverb has a chance here, but he bounces weirdly off the ball, and it's going to clear back out to the floor.
Aguero not too happy in chat about that demo from Mike Windu. He gets an excellent play off his that is Reverb in overtime, takes this game one and shuts it down. There it is. Wow. TKA Knights will topple the Supernova for game one.
Wow, what a back and forth effort right now. But Reverb, I thought you said that breaking that unwritten rule was bad.
It is. Man. He wasn't supposed to win.
4 goals says otherwise. That is for sure. It's a 4-goal game here for Reverb, and all of them were fantastic. So obviously the bad luck doesn't exist. I hate to break it to you, but on the other side, Gold Trapper had a great hat trick as well.
It's the caster's curse. It's the caster's curse. If the casters say something's going to happen, believe the exact opposite.
He only was doing that. He was doing this to spite you. I did nothing here. I
said it was going to happen, though.
I was not involved in anything here, but Reverb with a fantastic performance to start this one off here. And there's really not much more to say other than it was a shootout, and Reverb somehow came out on top because his goals were kind of ridiculous if we're being honest. I mean, every single one was just insane. Like a great play there to tie it at 2 later in the game, and then after Trapper scored this one off the face-off, you had that ridiculous shot off the wall from Reverb in order to tie the game and send it to OT. So hand it to Supernova. They definitely had a good start to this game, and if they had just controlled the middle a little and the walls a little bit better, I think that they probably take this game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting into game 2 here. Is it going to be the Reverb Gold Trapper show again, like it was in game 1? Or are we going to see some new names arise and get on the scoreboard? Like we're going to be jumping into game 2 here.
Well, I mean, I'm hopeful that we can, instead of we can get named product here, so potentially we can give him a name of a product at some point. That might be a good idea. It's a great play off the kickoff, but it just goes wide. But El Waro going after it, and he centers it, but he's unable to bury the chance. And everybody continues to miss the ball. Name product, continues to try to go after Gold Trapper. Can still maybe hold it away, and he finally clears it out. Reverb trying to play this one off the wall. He's going to dump it back in, and he's all alone, actually. If the ball can get there fast enough, and it's going to be blocked out, but it's going to be centered perfectly. Product is unable, though, to bury it, and it's going to go back the other way. Reverb has to hurry, and he's going to push it into the corner, but he might have accidentally set the other team up, but it's going to be cleared away by Michael.
Yeah, and Reverb's finally going to dump this one back into the orange zone. Revolt there for the defense, but it just kind of lazily falls across the crease as no car was there. And oh my gosh, what a play! As that one's going to go off the Gold Trapper. He had 3 goals last game, and he's starting strong this game. He's able to get that 52 there off of Mike Windu. And Reverb's not back in time. Gold Trapper going to put away the first goal for GCA Supernova.
He had a really good play right there. He actually managed to not touch the ball after Windu barely touched it, so it ended up, keeping with him here because of the angle Windu was at. So while Windu was then taken out of the play, the ball was still with him, so he was able to just continue on his path towards the goal right there. So really intelligent play from Gold Trapper right there, as he's going to pick up his 4th goal in not even a full 2 games right now. As Revolt makes a big save onto Reverb. As Mike Windu takes a little bit of revenge there out on Trapper. Now it's going to be dumped back in here by Reverb as they're going to try to set something up here, but Trapper's going to clear it out.
No boost on Trapper, so keep an eye out. Reverb can play this one away. And oh, Trapper gets a great pass. Oh, the play! It's a pass-to-pass play from tape to tape, but they can't connect. The ball brushed aside by Reverb, as now they're getting an offensive shot at it here, but Gold Trapper will push that one back towards Reverb. And Mike
no!
Oh no! Gold Trapper goes off the post. The ding, you can hear it from a mile away as Main Product tries to go for a demo or a bump play here as the ball rolls in, but Gold Trapper will just push that one off the wall. He has boost here to play with, however, though. He's going to push that one in. Reverb able to get it aside. El Waro able to play with this ball now.
Yeah, but a little bit of a bad touch right there from Gold Trapper. Now El Waro's going to have to hurry back into that net, but it's looking like right now that TK is not really interested in coming after the ball right now. And now here comes Same Product, but he misses the ball, but Reverb is going to dump it back into that corner, and now Red Bull is in a bit of a bad scenario right now as he was turned around, but he's going to be able to get that one on no problem. And now Mike Windu might have unwittingly just centered the ball for this Supernova team, and Reverb out of nowhere knocks the ball away, and he actually is going to go back on offense himself right now as he looks to the left. There's a boost. Oh no, the miss! What a save by Red Bull, keeping the score at 1-0 right now with 2:22 remaining. And Gold Trapper trying to play it into the corner, and Reverb is going to send it back out.
I'm going to tell you right now, if they take this game right here, if Supernova takes this game, Red Bolt is the hero of this game. Game 2 is Red Bolt's game. Just by that save right there. That was a fantastic jump off the back wall as Name Product gets it center, but Gold Trapper taking a little bit out of the book of Red Bolt there. And oh no, Name Product is able to chip it over everybody and put them on the board.
I don't know, man. I feel like if they do, Gold Trapper's goal might be the difference maker. But Name Product with a great touch right there. The ball just goes right to him, and he puts it right where it has to be to kind of slide it in there over the top. And it's going to be a tie game with 1:56 remaining. And they win the faceoff here. If Product gets to the ball, he might actually just be left all alone with the goal right here. But he's unable to get a good look at the ball as it bounced a little bit too far. Oh my word.
Gold Trapper is going to go off the post. It will. He gets bumped by Name Product. The savior of TKA takes away that scoring opportunity.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. He literally burned everybody, got robbed by the post again, and he's gonna just send that one wide. Gold Trapper unhappy. His team lost the lead, and then he just hits up that one in the wrong spot. He pushes it into the corner, and now the ball is flipped above him. His Reverb is gonna go stride for stride with him right now, and he tries to push it in. A Reverb takes the lead with 1:15 for his team.
Okay, I read in chat that people are saying, "Oh, Reverb's playing out of his mind. Name Product and Mike need to step it up." I don't think they need to step it up. I think everybody's playing pretty good right now. I think Name Product has had some crazy saves. Mike Windu as well. I mean, everybody's playing at the best of their capabilities at the moment. I don't think you're going to see much better of a TKA team with these three guys on at the moment. Like they're doing very well.
Wait, there's one person in that goal right now. Gold Trapper's gonna have to try to hit this one in the right spot. Can they keep it in though? And TKA gonna try to do what they can here and maybe get a chance out, but they're not gonna be able to do it. But with 51 seconds remaining, they are up a goal right now. The Gold Trapper pushed out of the way, demolished away, and now the ball is gonna be setting back up here for TKA, and Reverb gonna try to take a little bit of a crack at this one, and he sends it just wide. 38 seconds remaining, and it is 2-1 right now. The Gold Trapper is gonna try to get it out, but he still can't get it out. And Mike Windu and El Waro miss it as well, and now finally Red Bulls gets it out.
Yeah, Reverb's going to push that one back center where Gold Trapper will pick it up. He's got to grab that boost and get something aggressive gone here. There's now Name Product. We'll just brush that one aside. No boost to his name. He's going to try and get some offense formulated here, but he can't. 13 seconds remain as Gold Trapper. He's going to pop that one center. He needs one more touch, and he will! JCA Supernova tie it up with 9 seconds on the clock.
I told you Gold Trapper's game, if they win, it's going to be on him. 2 fantastic goals. Not to mention every other chance he's created so far in this game that's been robbed by the post. I mean, he continues to just play out of his mind right now. And it looks like we have another overtime in the cards right now. Unless maybe El Waro, can he get the ball away? And he does just barely. That back check was phenomenal. And he's going to be able to take that ball just barely out of the reach of Reverb, and overtime gets underway.
Yeah, we have a second. Well, this was the second overtime, right? We're winning an OT game 1 too, right?
Right, and you'll never guess who won.
Yeah, TKA took that game 1 overtime. Is now GCA Supernova. They wanna take a little overtime for themselves as Gold Trapper gets that one center. A Reverb pushing it back center himself. He'll get that one off the back wall, going for the double tap. It's not there. Name Product tries to go up for it, and now it's a 2v1 situation. Gold Trapper gets it by 1. Is that the only one he needs to get by? But Reverb with a great demo. Oh my gosh! Red Bull, he's able to get something worked out there. The ball, it's being missed, and now Reverb, he's gonna have a chance of his own.
Are you kidding me? Reverb not only makes the demolition happen, he completely just flatlines and goes straight down and makes the save on the ball. Back-to-back clutch plays right there from Reverb to keep his team alive, but Gold Trapper's behind everybody, but Reverb is there. But he's going to clear that ball away. As we are now a minute into overtime now, and it's 2-2 here in this game. Can Reverb find anything? Gold Trapper looking for something, anything, but he's unable to get past the line once again. And now, a minute 12 into the game, Gold Trapper sets up from midfield. He takes a quick chip shot towards the net, but Reverb is going to flick it away, so he doesn't want that one anywhere near where Gold Trapper could be. Name Product is going to send this one out wide, but it's going to be dumped back in by Gold Trapper, so he's going to look to set up his teammates here across the crease, but it's going to be played into the corner. Can Name Product get it out? Gold Trapper pushes it across the crease. Can Reverb get it out? Oh my god! And El Waro just pushes it too far, and it goes a little bit to the right and out into the corner. But they can't get it out. TKA struggling with the ball right now. And now here comes Gold Trapper again, trying to send it up. He's all alone, but he doesn't have anyone there to help him out. And so there's no goal, and we continue on here. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so it's been the GCA Supernova show. There has been so many scoring opportunities in these 2 minutes. As Reverb tries to defend it away. He backflips Gold Trapper.
Oh my god, there's just no words to describe this. He continues to just run circles around everybody who tries to play defense on him right now. And I'm giving my MVP to Gold Trapper. I'm sorry, but 6 goals in 2 games, including pretty much he's scored every single goal so far for Supernova, and I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be the MVP of this game.
6 goals, and I believe 14 shots. I think he had 6 the first game.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
14 shots on net. That's incredible. That's not something that you see very often in a Rocket League game. So it's really cool that that Gold Trapper is able to perform at this level and put a lot of points on the board for his team. So
Yeah,
GCA,
it's really been the primary option, it feels like, and he's just kind of creating all of the offense. And it's almost like they're playing like a 2-1, right? Where it's like you have Red Volt and El Waro playing back, and then you have Gold Trapper just kind of doing whatever whatever he's able to do up against the three members of of the other team. In this case, it's TK Knights, and I feel like that's kind of what we're seeing here in this one.
yeah, I think that one was very, very cut and dry. I think Reverb had some very good plays. Name Product getting a goal under his name as well. So we have 3 gold scorers in this 2 games into this series so far. Hopefully we can see some more goals. Maybe Mike Windu on the board, Red Volt too. Get them on the board as well. That'd be nice to see. And we're going to be jumping into game 3 here as our series is tied 1-1. Remember, it is a best of 5, so whoever is the first to win 3 games will be taking home this preseason series.
Yeah, and I have to.
Underway.
Game 3 is actually quite pivotal here because it'll kind of give the determining factor of who's actually going to take this series home right now. And it's going to be in the Supernova area right now as they try to get around, but Reverb is going to be able to send this one back in, and El Waro chases after it into the corner. Name Product, though, trying to go after it, but he's too early on the ball, but Reverb is going to dump it in, and there's a great setup right there, but no one's there, and it's cleared away. Gold Trapper has it now over the wall. Mike Windu needs to make the play, but he's unable to do so. Reverb misses the ball as well, but Gold Trapper peeled off, and now what a setup right there. What a shot at Gold Trapper from El Waro, and he's on the board already. Basically 30 seconds in.
Yeah, and that's not him playing on his own though. That's El Waro setting him up with this excellent pass to the center where it just made they make it look easy. It's just El Waro centers, Gold Trapper puts it over a defender, and then boom. And look at that, it was almost a kickoff goal from Gold Trapper. He had a fast kickoff. Now Reverb defended that one away, and we have a double miss for Name Product. We'll put it home. Oh, the mistakes are made. Goodness gracious, Supernova, what happened to Waro? Oh, it's just a...
They both just skied a little too far to the sun, close to the sun right there, and ended up getting sucked right in, and they were not able to recover that one. So it's a tie game, it feels like, after that play. Name Product gonna go in on the forecheck here, gonna try to find something. He's actually got a great setup there, but Reverb ended up vacating the area there after he wasn't able to quite get the control he wanted right there. Now Mike Windu on the pressure here with Name Product, but he's unable to find anything too tangible right there. Here comes Name Product back in across the crease. He's got a little bit of a boost there off the double hit, but he's gonna be okay, and he's unable to play off the ball though. For now, Reverb, everybody's just driving around the ball because they can't quite get the angle that they want, and it's finally sent down the other way by Gold Trapper. Reverb gives him a bit of a boost with punch, and then it's going to be cleared away by Reverb.
El Waro trying to get some offense formulated is going to push that one past a couple, but Reverb is there to pop it high. That one will still be somewhat centered, though. Gold Trapper coming in hot. Oh, he misses the shot, but El Waro's there in time. As Mike Windu not back in the right position, it barely sneaks by him. El Waro gets one on the board for himself.
Yeah, really nice little play there. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from El Waro here in this one. He's really doing a much better job of treading the line of playing defense, and when he needs to go on offense to help out Gold Trapper right there. So he gets the first goal for Supernova. That is not by someone named Gold Trapper. And so now Gold Trapper again skying around the boards, trying to get to the ball as quick as he can, and now El Waro accidentally misjudges the ball. Now here's a little play from Name Product. It's going to be a good bounce into the middle, but El Waro bounces it away, and now he's on the attack again. Can the Van find something, but he's not able to do so. Now Reverb leaves the net, goes after the ball. He's going to get it past one, but it's a high bounce. He flicks it even higher, now towards the corner. Can he get it? It's actually accidentally set up right there, and Reverb is unable to get it past the last members. El Waro with a great defensive recovery. Now the Van misses Name Product, unable to find anything. It's going to be centered, skied high, but it's no one there. And now Gold Trapper goes back the other way. Mike Windu now leaves the net as he tries to go play the ball above the net. But now he hesitates. He doesn't know where he wants to go. And the ball is going to thread itself in, and Gold Trapper extends the lead here for Supernova.
Look at the angle on that. Like, look, where was the angle? I don't even think there was an angle, and he was still able to put that in. It was so awkward, and somehow...
I think he had the right spin on the ball to flick it in that direction off the post.
I mean,
That,
he
but
got behind it, right? It was a crazy play. I mean, excellent way to position your car that way and get it tucked away. Even
oh,
than that is he's gonna put
no.
another one on the board. Oh my gosh, is it the Gold Trapper show yet again? This is his third hat trick in 3 games.
So he's at 9 goals now in 3 games. So he scored 9 of the 10 for his team. So that's definitely something here. This is quite insane production. I don't think I've seen it even out of the better. So I've never seen this level of production from a Rocket League player that's sustained over the course of 3 games. Like obviously you've seen the 1 or 2 offs here, but this is now 3 games in a row where he's almost immediately feels like netting a hat trick into the game. Now it's 4-1 for Supernova, and TK Knights need to find something right here. They need to look to their superstar in Reverb to try to find something, and there's a good little setup there from Main Product, but no one's there to finish it off, and the disjointedness continues.
Aguero, Gold Trapper. They're gonna try and push this one back, but Reverb, oh, a little bit of a miss there. Luckily, Main Product was there in time. Aguero thinking about defending this one in sort of like an offensive position, but Main Product's going to pick up the boost and get some good 50s there. Gold Trapper will get it aside, and now Reverb getting this ball into the zone and in a scoring opportunity for his team. Red Volt, excuse me, is there to push that one aside and say, no way, Jose, get out of here.
Yeah, oh, Reverb with a crucial miss on the ball, but it looks like it got flicked back out the way by Mike Window, and now Reverb on the attack as he looks to set this one off of the bar and off the middle, but Name Product just can't get there, and now Gold Trapper all alone after a great move to fake out Window, and he's going to get his 4th goal, and he's now hit 10 goals in 3 games for his team. Like, this is insane.
You want to know how many shots he has? He has 19 shots right now.
Yeah, that's insane. And the conversion rate is fantastic, though. Like, that's almost 50. That's a little bit over 50% right now.
Yeah, that's
like
where you want to be. As Reverb getting very aggressive with Gold Trapper there. A little bit upset at all these goals he's scoring as Aguero goes up, but Gold Trapper's there to push it back into the blue zone. CKA Knights, they need to formulate something here in this last minute to maybe keep the hopes and dreams alive for the series. As Reverb's just going to play this one in his corner and Name Product kind of taking it away from him, and now Reverb's going to take back control of that ball, but Gold Trapper's there to get past 2, and now he's just got to get past Mike Windu, and he will. Gold Trapper, 6 goals. 5 goals are his, and 6 for the team. This is a crazy performance coming out from this.
this is insane right now, man. Like, we're just seeing Gold Trapper put on a show, and so he's now at 5 goals, so he's at 11 goals for the series right now, and 11 of the 12 have been scored by Trapper, so that is fantastic. This guy is putting on a show, and he just will not slow down for anything right now, and that's going to be the biggest priority of TK. They need to find a way to slow it down, because I don't think if you force only him to score, I think he's got enough in the tank to carry his team over the finish line. That's for certain.
Yeah, I think what they need to do is start getting Name Product, maybe face-to-face with Gold Trapper, getting up in his grill. And making sure those demos and bumps are available when Gold Trapper is trying to make plays on his own. His Main Product's going to get a bump, but Gold Trapper's there to just get under his tires and basically pit maneuver him out of that ball. As now El Aguero and Mike Windu finally getting a good touch on this ball. Oh, that one's going high. The game is over, but can another goal be scored? It can't. Game 3 going to GCA Supernova. TKA Knights need to start getting something, formulated here. Really start stopping this Gold Trapper guy from performing all this offense on him. And yeah, it does look like we have a little bit of ping issues. Luckily, this is just preseason, so it's not the end of the world if you lose all this out, but ping is kind of hurting Reverb at the moment.
Yeah, and it has been a bit of an issue for them, but I think that overall it's not. I wouldn't say it's the fact that Reverb's ping is kind of high that's hurting them. I think it's just they don't look very coordinated anymore. I mean, Reverb kind of stole them that first game with a 4-goal spectacular, but after that, he's kind of fallen silent, and I think what you're seeing right now is a discoordinated team is unable to kind of figure their way out. How are they going to score more goals, and how are they going to keep Gold Trapper off of the score sheet as much as possible? Because again, 5 goals in this game. He's had a hat trick at least in every single game that they've played so far. And how do you stop one man? That's really the question here if you are TKA Knights.
I mean, I would guess at this level of Rocket League, your idea would be to stick one of your guys not technically have them follow them around, but whenever Gold Trapper has a position where he can get some sort of opportunity arisen for his team, they need somebody like Name Product up in his face, bumping him around. Mike Windu there as well. I mean, even Reverb can do it with the bad ping. Because Mike Windu goes for a fake kickoff here, but it doesn't look like his team was ready for it. Gold Trapper is going to try and get this one center, and he will. That one's just going to go center. Gold Trapper trying to take this one alone, but the ball will just roll aside. Name Product trying to get this one out. Gold Trapper will get that one high and mighty in front of the goal yet again, but Reverb is there in time.
Yeah, and it's going to be a bit of a close call to start this one off here for the Knights, but Mike Windu's going to take out Gold Trapper. Now Reverb going to try to take control of this bouncing ball right here, but no one's quite able to find anything, and that's actually a good center from the other team, but no one's there for TK to take advantage. Now Reverb needs to play this one off the post correctly. He doesn't quite get it, but neither does Red Volt, and now all of a sudden everybody's out of position and on both sides here, but Gold Trapper is going to hustle back, make sure everything's all good. Waro sends it back forward the other way. And Reverb trying to play this ball correctly. Name Product nearly puts it in, and now Gold Trapper tries to put it in, but he doesn't get enough on that to get around the post, and so he rounds it around and ends up not scoring the goal.
Reverb's gonna have to defend this one away from Gold Trapper, and he will, and now it's a 2 versus 2 situation. 2 versus 1 situation. Oh, Reverb able to get that one center, but oh my, just not there in time. He had the right idea, he was in the right position, but I think the pass just came a little too much sauce on it, I think.
Yeah, not quite the clean finish you wanted on that one. He just mistimes and misjudges where the ball was going to end up going there. So really going to want that one back. As now Reverb going to try to play this one out correctly, and Red Volt comes out of nowhere, demolishes Reverb, and that ball nearly went in, but Red Volt comes out of nowhere, slams down into the ball and pushes it away before it can think about going in. But Name Product with a good little hit right there of the ball, and now Reverb going to take it in, looking to play this off the corner. He does so, and Gold Trapper though going to take it away. Now he's off the races right now. Can he get around everybody? And Reverb just shot right past it, and he's going to give up the early goal here as now Gold Trapper on the board.
I think Gold Trapper just juked him out of his shoes.
Yeah, he did. I mean, that was a great, good little move right there as he went outside to inside, and I don't think Reverb expected. I think he expected him to maybe push more to the outside there.
And I think he was expecting a quick shot, but Gold Trapper slamming on the brakes, able to get that slow ball in, and just confuse the defense just enough to get an easy shot on the net. As now Reverb will push that one center. That one's going to go off the wall nicely. Reverb gets another shot off the crossbar. Name Product's going to try and pick this one up in the corner as we have a Rule 1 going back. I think they're going to break it, but now Reverb is able to stop Red Volt. This ball will slowly slow down. Yeah, the Rule 1 was broken. Not sure who broke it. Who has the bad luck?
Oh, not quite able to find.
Going to push that one aside. Now Gold Trapper.
Good patience there from Waro in the net there to make sure he doesn't give up an easy chance there for Reverb. Instead, he remained calm and plays it correctly. And Red Volt nearly played it perfectly in stride there to the other team, but instead it's going to be a little bit behind. And now here they come off the wall, and can Gold Trapper find anything? Red Volt actually takes out Reverb in the process, and now it's a 2-on-3 for just a moment. And Waro has a chance at it, and he's going to actually end up centering this ball pretty well, but his teammates have backed off here as he was kind of taken out of the play. Now here comes Gold Trapper now as he slams on Turbo. He's going to try to find something here. He gets a good shot at it, but it's a little bit too far wide, so it goes all the way into the corner. Reverb turns around, picks up the boost, and he'll have to settle for that right now. So here comes a shot from Gold Trapper, and it's going to be a 2-0. Gold Trapper gets another goal here in this one.
Yeah, Name Product just looks like he ran out of boost. There's nothing more he could have done with that ball. And Gold Trapper just capitalizes off the fact that he needs to go back and get boost, and the other defenseman was too close by, sneaking that best and keeping it 2-0 now, although it's still a very close game for the amount of time we have left. As Name Product going, he misses, but Reverb is able to put that one home, and TKA is on the board 1-2. Just like I said before, there's a lot of time left in this game. These teams can still be at another overtime for all that we know, you know?
Absolutely, and again, they were knocking on the door for so long, and they finally break that goalless, streak. It feels like, because it feels like they haven't scored in quite some time. Instead, they're down by just one goal with 1:42 to go, so they have plenty of time to potentially get another one. And I think hopefully this will kind of give them a bit of a jolt to the confidence here and get them back rolling again, because they have played a solid game. They just have made a couple of small mistakes, which have ended up burning them quite badly in this game right now. But I think that they're doing pretty good. They just need to get control of the ball and go the other way.
Yeah, I think Reverb just needs to make some good centering passes.
Oh my.
Actually, he's just going to take it on his own. Oh my goodness. Red Volt. Oh, he barely missed the save. Reverb put that through 3 people. Look at watch. 1, 2, 3. He got it through all 3 defensemen.
He has such a good little shot, though. It doesn't have power, doesn't sky high, nothing. It just is a little deceptive little grounder right there, and it just goes right by everybody. I think everybody expects those kinds of shots to be kind of high, you know, little high, slow ones. Instead, though, he's got a little bit of speed on there on the ground there, and ends up getting a big goal right there. Now Reverb on the chase again with Gold Trapper to try to find a way to get this one in the back of the net for potential just game winner in regulation. Instead, though, it's going the other way. But Name Product tried to put it towards the net, and he pushes it just to the left. He couldn't get enough spin on that ball, but Reverb with a good little touch off the wall. Can he play it in? Reverb! Are you kidding me? The hat trick here in Game 4. I believe, yes, Game 4 to keep this series alive for TKA.
Yeah, Reverb was just able to come over top of 2 defenders, and he saw the opportunity. The ball popped up just mid inside the net. He was able to put that one home. Now it's 3-2. Gold Trapper with a kickoff. Oh, it goes off the post. Oh my goodness. Supernova barely missing that one as TKA Knights hang on for their dear lives watching that ball fly towards their net.
Are you kidding me? The post continues to be honestly their best defender in this series. He robs another goal right there. The post continues to be basically their best friend with 19 seconds remaining. Can Reverb hang on to the ball? He's just trying to dribble this one out, and now Name Product to send it up high into the air towards midfield. And now Reverb plays it down and forward towards his teammate, and now Name Product doesn't get enough on that ball though. Gold Trapper though trying to just stop the ball as best he can. 3 seconds remain, and I don't think there's enough time. A misplay here by El Waro, and Game 4 goes to TKA, and Reverb comes alive in the final minutes of the game and steals away Game 4 again as we are headed to Game 5 once again.
Yeah, we're going to another Game 5. This is amazing. These TKA squads, really talented, really working hard to make sure that these, I almost said semifinals like this was like it was a tournament, to make sure that the preseason is going well, and to make sure that, you know, every player is getting a little bit of opportunity to grow and to learn what they're going to be going up against in the regular season.
Yeah, definitely so. And I actually felt like this was a solid enough game from the Supernova. They just didn't have enough control late in the game, and they let in a couple of what I would call soft goals in this one, and that's kind of what allowed this game to slip away as Reverb pulls his team back from the brink of losing the series to all of a sudden they're in a winner-take-all Game 5, and it feels like to me they should have most of the momentum here after that after another roller coaster of a game.
Yeah, I think right now we talked about it before.
Ooh, a basketball court.
Are we about to play basketball? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, we're into basketball now. This is no longer car soccer. This is car basketball.
Are we about to play a hoops match? Is that
well, see, here's the thing: if the ball's outside the 3-point line, it's worth 2 points because this is how.
This is up to them, right? Because if they want to run a hoops match for fun purposes,
that's what it looks like right now.
Is that what they're going to do? All right, we're casting the hoops match, ladies and gentlemen, for Game 5 here in this preseason matchup. Name Product hitting a big demo on a Red Volt immediately, and the game is changing a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. We're no longer playing soccer. This ball has to go through the hoop. We're playing some basketball here, as it's a little bit harder to score on these maps.
Yeah, it is. So the ball has to go up, right?
Yeah, it has to go through the hoop,
okay.
just like best. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
You cannot.
Oh, what a shot! Oh, what a save by Reverb! That probably would have been goaltending in real life, but instead, though, it's not here. This is car basketball.
Goaltending in Rocket League.
Yeah, of course, this is car basketball. They're doing a good job, though. Now here's a little bit of a chance, but it's denied at the rim. These teams struggling to elevate it enough to get it over the net. And now here comes a shot down the way. Name Product bounces off the wall, and is it gonna get down? It does. Name Product with a great play off the wall right here. He just kind of gives us a little bit of a push, and he kind of lets gravity and the wall do the rest here. I don't actually think he touched it again. And Name Product puts it in 1-0 here for TKA Knights.
So the players may pass through the netting at the bottom of the net, but the ball will not. The ball will roll and touch the netting as if it is a flat wall object. Oh, Werrow's like, fix this. He doesn't want to be here anymore.
No, well, guess what? We got more basketball for you, ladies and gentlemen, as it's 1-0 right now, TK Knights, and now they're going back on the attack, and now it's going to be played into the corner. Red Bull trying to turn this one around as best he can, but he misses the ball. The ball's going to go up, and can it get over to the rim? No, it can't, but Reaver might have gotten it, but it spins too far to the left, and it's going to come back down outside the three-point line, and now here comes the other team as Gold Trapper tries to look for his first goal. As he's fallen kind of silent over the past few minutes, as it's been a while since we've actually had to say his name in terms of a goal-scoring play, and now Reverb plays it off the wall. That was a beautiful play in Reverb! 2-0 for TKA Knights, and what a play off the side of the wall.
Well, I believe we're going to get a restart. This was fun and all, but fun's over. Back to normal Rocket League. We're going to be, I think, leaving the match and getting everything set up again. And some players refuse to leave. They want to play basketball.
This is quite interesting, so, but it does appear like it's going, I don't know, they're still going, so maybe they are counting this one. But, I mean, there's one player missing right now. Reverb did disconnect from the game, so.
So I'm gonna back us out. And we're gonna talk for a minute about games 1 through 4 while we get the lobby code and everything set up once again. If I could ask our nice producer to maybe message the guy who was providing the lobby codes while we talk about games 1, 2, 3, and 4. I mean, come on. PKA Knights and Supernova have been pretty close. Are you laughing about the basketball still? Is that what you're giggling?
Yeah, I'm laughing about that. I'm kind of sad that we're not going to stick with that. I know that's not probably something that most players like to do for a deciding game 5 of a preseason match, but anyway, regardless, I think that it's going to be quite interesting to see how this game 5 will play out. I feel, especially in the basketball terms, I don't know how seriously Supernova were really taking that, but to me, it felt like the confidence was just kind of taken out of them. Like it's just gone right now, and that's what it looked like over the course of the first 2 minutes or so of that game. And I don't know if it was just because it was playing basketball rather than just car soccer. So we'll have to say, we'll have to determine whether that was the case or not once we finally get back into game 5. And I do believe we have the lobby codes now, and assuming you get them into them right, we can get underway.
Yeah, I'm spamming the join private match. Just waiting for the server to go up.
Yeah, and I will say though, it's been kind of interesting as I feel like we haven't said we haven't really said Gold's name in quite some time right now. I feel like it's been a while since he scored a goal. I don't think he actually scored a goal until that like 2 to 3 minute mark of game 4, and after that, I don't think we said his name too often after that, and that's kind of surprising. It feels like to me right now. To me, it feels like that TK have found a way to keep him off the score sheet, and he only had, I think, one goal in that game 4, and I don't think he had an assist. So, really, really impressive stuff from them. And if they can continue to replicate that into game 5, I think they've got this.
Yeah, I think TKA, they saw that they were on the ropes, and they saw that they were, it was one more game. They lose and it's over. We're done. We wrap it up. Stream ends, boys. Go home, grab yourself a sandwich. But it looks like, they performed enough to be able to make it to this game 5 and show that they're not down and out yet. They're here to throw a couple more punches. And we're gonna see if they can come back in game 5 and get a victory for the TKA esports organization, because if I'm not wrong, the first TKA team happened to fall short.
They did. Yeah, they did, but I think this team is a little bit different. I think they for whatever reason, I don't know. I feel like this team is just different. I can't put my finger on it as to why. I just feel like this team is different, and they're gonna get the different result here in this game number 5. Whenever the servers do decide to cooperate with us here in this one, but I just have a feeling I'm apparently magic. Okay.
Yeah, as you were saying that, I was loading into the server. Give it a sec though. You might actually get disconnected because it's been doing that lately, and we'll have to join again. But yeah, I know what you mean. I think the 2 TKA teams have just 3 completely different players and different play styles on each team. Where if you put them head to head, I'm not exactly sure I would know who would win. But yeah, it just backed out. I'm trying to join again. But yeah, both TKA teams are so far, going to a game 5 in a preseason, every single team that's been on stream today and every single player deserves to, the hype of going to a game 5. That's the fun in Rocket League when you're able to get that far and you're able to perform that well for your team and your school and your league. It makes a great cast. It makes a great production, and everyone loves to watch close Rocket League that goes to game 5.
Producer, please don't mute me for saying Rocket Basketball. I really don't want you to do that. Our producer is not happy with me because I was saying go Rocket Basketball to him. But yeah, it looks like while we do wait for the lobby to finally cooperate with us here, I think this is who's your pick, right, for this game 5? I think this time it's going to be different. I think TK Knights can beat Supernova here in this one.
I think it's rough because we're in a game 5. Anything can happen.
If it goes to overtime, all bets are off. But for regulation, who do you think?
I guess for regulation, I think the better team might be TKA.
All right.
Because I think when he wasn't lagging, he was getting a little bit better opportunities on the ball. I mean, it is preseason, and the servers have been a little wonky lately. So we've been, I know that the people who make the game have been trying to fix those, but yeah, I think if he's not lagging, they might have a little bit of an upper edge. I think I'm going to go with TKA Knights on this one.
All right, I can definitely respect that, as I am also going to be picking TK Knights. And I'm even going to go a step further. I'm going to predict the score. I think it's going to be a 2-1 victory for TK Knights. And I think it's because if it's a low-scoring game, I think TK's got this in the bag. If it goes any higher than that, though, I think things start to get a little bit dicey for them, as I do think that the scoring prowess of Gold is something that is not to be trifled with too much, and I think we've seen how much he can impact a game if there's a lot of goals being scored. So I think that's why it has to be a low scoring game for them if they want to try to win this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think if Supernova comes out ahead early, I think they might take this one away. But I don't think the Knights are going to let them do that. I think TKA is going to have proper defense, and hopefully this new server will also provide better ping for everybody. And I
And
just
let
think
us
they're going to get the upper hand. I know we're both, like we said in game 1 and game 2, it just happened to be kind of a show of 2 players, one from each side. But everybody's been stepping up, getting good bumps in, getting good plays in, and I think that yeah, we're gonna have a clean match here. It might be high scoring. We don't know just yet.
Yeah, it definitely is the case, and hopefully the lobby will let us in. That's a big step here.
I've been
That would be
spamming it.
that would be a big
I've
step.
been
Is the
spamming
lobby actually letting us in into the game? That's something that I think would be nice. That's for sure. And I mean, any other thoughts, I guess, on this game?
It's going to be close, whether it's high scoring or not. And I think obviously you're going to have to focus on the primary strikers for both teams. I think that if you focus on them, and obviously they're the one putting away goals, but also think about like products. He's great at bumping. I mean, his car. I mean, I guessed it off his car right when he came into the game. I'm like, that guy's going to be good at demoing and bumping, and he's been like that. And Mike has even gotten some good demos and bump plays as well to keep the ball in the scoring opportunity zone. So I think that even while looking at these top scorers, these guys who are just scoring ball after ball, there is also a team behind them who are doing more subtle things to win the game.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and that's, I feel like, the calling card of TK is they have just a lot of players that kind of do that, and that's a really big deal, I think, for them. Is that's just kind of something that they do a lot. So they have a lot of those players, and I just don't know if they have enough of the goal scorers. Like Reverb has been kind of inconsistent in his goal scoring, and there's not really been a lot to go on for them. So hopefully that they can kind of figure out the secondary scoring aspect of it if for whatever reason they can't get going.
All right, I think we have our game. This is game 5. This is it. This is for all the
All right.
marbles for the preseason. Let me make sure that nobody joins the teams just yet so we get everybody in the lobby.
Yeah, and that looks like we are almost ready to roll, I think. Well, we do wait for everybody to get settled in here on both sides. And
All right, let me make sure we have 8 people in the lobby so far. 3 of them being the broadcast crew, so that would mean we're missing a couple. Just waiting on Yeah, just a couple. So we're gonna get everybody in this lobby right now, and we will make sure that the game goes on as soccer, not basketball this time.
Darn.
Although it was fun for while it lasted, we're gonna be getting into some normal Rocket League 3v3 action very shortly. PKA Knights versus GCA Supernova for the Game 5, all the marbles in the preseason. It'll be a very fun one. Hopefully the game stays close and there's not a blowout. And hopefully there's some crazy plays that we get to cast.
Yeah, definitely agreeing. I think that one thing that I'm hopeful for, and this one's just an action-packed game 5. We've gotten a couple of these great games, but I think that overall, I think that we didn't get the best game 5 I feel like we could have had in the last series. So I'm hopeful that in this one we can get a absolutely fantastic one where it's back and forth and you just don't know where it's gonna go. You know?
Yeah, exactly. So
And also, it is our producer wants everyone to know that it's soccer. That's kind of what he has been letting us know, that it's soccer. So it's not football, it's soccer.
as let's see if we have everybody in here. We have El Wero, Gold Trapper, Mike. Oh,
I think we're getting ready to roll.
We're getting ready to roll. Do we have everybody? El Wero, Gold Trapper, Mike, and Red Bull just need to join.
Well, maybe not. Yeah, well, I don't know. Dang it! I guess I jumped the gun. I thought we were ready. Okay, well, we're missing a player on blue, but well. Okay,
no, everyone's here. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. The kickoff was a little bit wonky, but I think the players are just happy that we're playing some soccer here and not some basketball. So we're going to be jumping into this game 5 with plenty of time on the clock and no goals scored, obviously, because we just have started. And Gold Trapper already getting this one into the offensive zone where Mike will get a good little play there to keep it away. And oh, the good bump from Main Product, as Reverb will be able to push this one down, and Main Product, that one goes aside.
Now here comes the ball. It's kind of bouncing around at midfield. Mike Windu moves it and then runs into Name Product. So Alberto going to be able to get that first crack at it, but Name Product pushes it forward. Mike Windu into the corner, and now Reverb got knocked around by his own teammate, and Name Product trying to do everything himself, and Mike Windu can't quite nail that ball though. He didn't quite get it low enough, and it ends up skying past Reverb. Too much on that one, too far to the left. And it's going to go into the corner. What a play from Name Brand, though, but he's unable, or Name Product, excuse me, but he's unable to find that goal as well. So a couple of golden chances for TKA Knights as they're unable to find anything. Now here comes Gold Trapper, and you already know he immediately converts on the counterattack, and it's 1-0 here for Supernova.
Yeah, Gold Trapper just getting into that ball and popping it just high enough and just quick enough for Reverb to kind of fumble the ball in his own net. He almost had it. Just need to get the right flip off, and it just didn't come at the right time as this game goes up to Supernova 1-0 quite early, actually. Just about a minute and 15 into this game, Gold Trapper getting the first one on the board. And we talked about it, right? If Supernova keeps scoring, and if they keep getting stuff on the board, as I say that, Reverb from coast to coast will tie this game up. It's not going to be a blowout. We're going to have a close game here.
What happened to the defense here? He chips it over one guy, and then the next guy came in super late here on this last one, but the defense just nowhere to be seen in Reverb nets, and what makes that goal look so easy right there, and right there. And now an opening face-off kick that is won there by TKA as they nearly just put that one in the back of the net. And now here comes a play there as Gold Trapper nearly got it past everybody, but Reverb makes sure that it does not. Now El World stops it short. Trapper going to try to get turned around and get the attack started in, but Reverb pushes it in, and he's going to try to play this one off the wall, but he can't quite do it. And now Name Product can't quite finish that chance either. So now here comes Gold Trapper along the side. He's already scored in a very similar chance to this one. Reverb doesn't have enough on it, and Gold Trapper puts it in off his own great feed off the corner wall. And it's going to be 2-1 here for Supernova.
Yeah, it just looked like Reverb was just a little late to that ball on the wall, and Gold Trapper found what he needed. He was able to put the ball center on his own and kind of follow the ball to the center, where a couple of players made a mistake on the wall, which is unfortunate, but it happens. And it just looks like Gold Trapper was able to put that one away. Mike Windu has to defend this one, and he's not able to. Gold Trapper with a quick hat trick.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know who that was. I think it was Red Bull. Red Volt was an MVP right there because he took out Reverb. Reverb was along the sidewall getting ready to play that ball towards the goal. He got demolished there, which opened up the opportunity there for a Gold Trapper to play that ball toward and take the shot from the full distance right there. So really good MVP play by his teammate. And now that's an open net, but notice there, Reverb just chips it right around the side. He's going to bring it up along the sidewall, going to try to do the exact same thing Gold Trapper did to him, but he doesn't quite get enough on that ball. And now Gold Trapper is going to take it along the side, chip it around one. And now Mike Windu, can he play it properly? And everybody ends up in the back of the net but the ball. And so it's going to be chipped back out to center. Mike Windu unable to find anything. Now here comes Reverb off the wall, off the side, try to set himself up, and he jumps too early. Can he get it there? No, Gold Trapper flips forward and clears the ball away towards midfield.
Reverb getting a good play, and actually he's going to get that one. Oh, almost past Aguero, but Aguero is able to defend it aside, even with getting blown up there, as now Name Product pops that one towards the center, tries to get a bumping play off, but Reverb, Name Product actually, the bumping play turned into bumping his own player, which was Mike, and now Name Product is going to try and get that one center. Red Volt, Mike, maybe having some controller issues there for a second, it looked like, but he's back in the game now. Reverb's going to bump this one aside. Now Gold Trapper is going to try and slow play this one because he has no boost. Now Reverb,
he just took away the boost, I think, there for Gold Trapper, so he just has to back away. And the Name Product bumps his own man out of the way, and Gold Trapper flies in and takes the goal. So it's 4-1, a hat trick already for Gold Trapper with 1:41 remaining. Actually, I stand corrected. He has 4 goals in this one, so all 4 goals. So in total, if the scoreline remains this, he will have scored all but 1 goal for his team in this series. Like, that is phenomenal.
And it's not even that he's scored all but 1 goal. They've had a lot of goals. Like, he's playing very well. He understands how his team and his team's capabilities, and then he also understands what he's able to do against the other team. If he needs to make a solo play, heck, he's going to do it. He's going to get in there. He's going to make sure that everything is properly done for his team to take away the victory. It's 4-1 with 1:18 left. It's not game over. Reverb can turn on this one. Name Product trying to get a touch here, but he's not able to get that one center. Yeah, the ball is just rolling. Aguero.
Name Product, maybe? Oh, he actually has a good little touch on it. Maybe if someone can get there and set up a chip forward. Gold Trapper looking on the prowl, and he splits the defense, but he doesn't get enough on the ball, and he can't put it in. So 3-goal game here with 50 seconds remaining. Reverb needs to score right now. He needs to get a goal for his team right now. Name Product unable to find anything. Gold Trapper's out of the play for just a moment. Reverb flips it back towards center for his team. Can they find a quick long shot? A nice little 1-2 touch play, but unable to find where they want it to go. Now Mike Windu sets it forward, and now Wuro plays it away, and Gold Trapper takes out Name Product in the process. Reverb chips it back in towards the middle from an aerial hit. 23 seconds remaining here. 3-goal game still. Reverb trying, denied by the wall and by Red Volt. And it's going to be 16 seconds remaining, and I think we are potentially at the end of this series. Finally, after it appeared that maybe Supernova had lost control.
And Reverb, they're just going to play with this ball. This one's going to go back center, a potential scoring opportunity, but the game is over. Congratulations to GCA Supernova for taking that series. That best of 5 series went all 5 games. I mean, that's something that could be said about both teams. It was evenly matched all the way until the end, where it just looked like Gold Trapper came out on top with his team in order to put those 4 goals away, and he scored so much. Let's look at these stats real quick before we leave this game 5, and let's see where maybe TKA could have went better, where they could have exploited Supernova a little bit more. I think maybe, like I said earlier, Name Product and Mike could have been a little bit more aggressive onto Gold Trapper, making sure that they can maybe demo him a couple times or bump him out of a nice shot. Red Volt was playing excellent defense. I remember there was a couple of saves where I was very impressed with him on that Supernova side. He made some great defensive plays, Aguero as well doing that, but it was all about Gold Trapper with these goals.
And what really astonished me, I mean, his finishing ability and creativity is fantastic, right? But what surprised me was how consistently he was able to not only get around his own defender, but how he was able to go on and 1-on-2s and make it look like it's nobody's there. And also, when you looked at it, you also saw that he was really the only one most of the time making the attacks happen. The other two, Red Volt and El Waro, were staying back. They were playing defense. And so as a result, they just weren't attacking that often. And it was more just the show of Gold Trapper. And he was fantastic. And if my math was correct, I do believe he ended up scoring 15 of the 16 goals scored in this series by
In
in
5
in
games,
in
imagine
5
that.
games, like, he scored. So he averaged 3 goals per game, nearly had every single goal for his team in this series but 1. So, I mean, this guy was fantastic, and just his offensive prowess was unreal. It was like Refurb had some really good shots, right? We were like, "Man, this guy's good." But then you looked at what he was doing in Gold Trapper, just his offensive creativity, the ability to be able to play it off the wall and make the correct read to be where the ball exactly was going to go and finish it off. The ability to just kind of take it on the counterattack 1-on-2, be able to chip it around and come back to the ball and then put a good shot in there to finish off another goal. Like, that is the kind of stuff you want to see out of your top offensive players, and he put on a masterclass in this 5-game series.
Yeah, and I just want to quickly thank everybody for coming out today. XLNC Esports for putting on the show. I'd like to thank our producer. He's been super excellent. We hear him. You guys don't. We hear him though. He's been super nice and in our ears and making sure everything runs smoothly and properly. So I'd like to thank him very, very much. By the way, his name is Delta Bacon. So if you see him on the XLNC Discord or anything like that, and you liked how he produced this, maybe you ask him to do something. I don't know. He's an outstanding producer and does everything super professionally and perfectly. And he's like, stop it, don't talk about me anymore. So we're gonna say our goodbyes, and again, I'd like to thank Siphon for joining me, and TKA for also providing us with teams and fun and Rocket League, and I hope you guys get back into the practice room and get better and better and better and better, and then one day we'll see you in the college leagues that I've been casting for as well. Hopefully we'll see some familiar names from the TKA groups as well as the GCA. Maybe we'll see some of them in the college groups when they get a little bit older too. That'll be really cool to see.
Yeah, I definitely will be, and I'm hopeful that because this is their second year in the esports program. If I was reading what their coach was saying, in the Twitch chat correctly, so I mean, the idea, the way that these teams played, I mean, I think overall there was some really good takeaways from both of their games today, or both of their series today, and I think that there obviously are some things that they still got to work on. But that's kind of how it is with every single team. So overall, I thought they had some good moments, some bad moments, and some all right moments. I think overall they had a really enjoyable product to watch, and I can't wait to see how they look next week.
Yeah, and I think the game's going to five games. Both series was very exciting and proved that everybody was very close in competition, which is exactly what we'd like to see. But unfortunately, we are out of time. So I'm gonna say my last goodbye, Pepper PhD, and I was here with Siphon providing you guys a cast, and we just want to say thank you for sticking around and good night.